Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It's 12:13 p.m. on December 3rd, 2023 in South Main, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 8 degrees outside on a rainy afternoon in the city. In this video, I walked for 2.5 kilometers starting by the Transit bus stop at Main and East 14th, then stroll south on Main, cross the street at King Edward, then stroll north on Main, ending my trek by the Transit bus stop at Main and East 12th. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. For updates, follow me on Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe.
Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. Just down in the South Main neighborhood. Just crossing East 16th Ave. And we're heading in the southerly direction on the South Main. It is a bit of a rainy day. Looks like we got a few seconds of break from the rain right now, so I have my trusty umbrella ready if I need to open it back up again. And just getting out and about, checking out the neighborhoods and seeing how things are going on the weekend. As of right now, it's just at home, doing some family chores that he wanted to do right now, so cool. And then yeah, I'm gonna meet up with him later, and we're gonna go Christmas shopping for the fam. This time my side of the fam. His side of the fam is for Eid. And we're just walking here on Main Street by the Sun Hop Park. It's over here by the Shoppers Drug Mart. And we'll take a swing through Sun Hop Park just to show it off to you. On the way over here, I was filming an unnarrated video, and East Broadway, some guy just looked at me and said, "Delete that now!" and just kept walking. I just kind of gave it a chuckle and kept walking. Just like, what, you think that you can control everything? I'd hate to be in that person's family. And of course, there was a white guy, so what do you expect? I'll keep walking here on South Main, just past East 18th. Over here we have a little bit of a plaza on this side of the street. Got Pizza Hut, Dental's office, all the way to a Church's Chicken at the end there. That would be 24 hours. Mind you, over here in Vancouver, you're spoiled so much with smaller brands that are local, like Download Chicken. Like going to Church's Chicken seems like a step down for me. But if you like it, you like it. And I used to enjoy it quite a bit in Toronto. So it's nice to see over here too. And every once in a while we do go and grab it, but there's so many more options here in Vancouver. It's definitely worth shopping around and checking out what you like. Whether it's fried chicken sandwiches or beer or whatever floats your boat. Over here, just Welk's General Store. Find a lot of kitchenware in there, but other stuff as well. They got a nice pair of, or a nice box of coasters in there, with Northwest Coast Indigenous art on it. It's really fun to buy. And people just like looking at the artwork when we're at home. You'll find people, when you have guests over, they'll be flipping through our coasters, just checking out all the different pictures. And we're passing by Neptune Records. I'll keep walking here. Up ahead is East 20th on Main Street. Now we'll keep walking here. Exposure thrift store up ahead, and national standards as well. A little clothing shop. A local antique store called Timeless Antiques. So cool. I'm of course filming this on the new camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Looks like the Liberty Cafe is packed today. Their windows are all fogged up. Good to see. Both they make lots of money. As well as Coco A Olive over here. A lot of businesses in and about Vancouver are struggling if they took the CEB, which would be the Serve for Businesses that happened during the pandemic. Some of them haven't been able to make enough money to pay it back, so they're getting nervous around this time because in January those bills will come due. And of course, if they can't pay it off, they get an extra 20% put on to pay off the loan. Otherwise, if they pay it off beforehand, I believe it's forgiven. The interest is forgiven. And apparently things haven't been the same since the pandemic happened. And of course, you add on to that inflation crisis, and everyone's struggling. Whether it's the business owner or the consumer. With having to cover bills, basic bills too. I can just laugh because otherwise I cry. Looks like we got a definite break here now. Very, very good. There's supposed to be a break. So it's really nice to see. I'm going to open up my jacket. It's gotten significantly warmer in the past hour. Probably take that off later. Probably also do one other thing, help cool myself off, which is untuck my shirt. Of course, if you have one shirt that's tucked in the wintertime, that does keep you warm here in Canada. Here it's a nice heat layer. I'll keep walking here. It is definitely humid today out here. And it's humid with 6 degrees. Now it's probably getting up to 8 degrees now. So, interesting day nonetheless. Just passing District 11 here. We're by King Edward Ave. And this would be the border where we're coming up to with Mount Pleasant and the Riley Park little mountain neighborhood. So it's just on the other side of here today. Nice little neighborhood over here, lots of restaurants. I'm actually gonna turn around here and head on back down. It's because there's somewhere else I want to go. So, this would be King Edward Ave here. And Main Street. I'll just go down the other side of South Main through the Mount Pleasant neighborhood. I'll show you the other side. Popular breakfast joint though across the street, Helen's Grill. On the weekend that place can get quite packed, and it looks quite packed right now. Good to see. I'll keep walking here. Over here is East 24th. We'll cross East 24th and continue walking on Main Street. This property is under construction. Not quite sure what's going to be built here. There doesn't seem to be a big sign. So maybe they're just flattening it out right now while they drop plans. That does happen here in Vancouver. Yeah, if you haven't noticed already, this area is known in South Main for just a whole bunch of different stores. Everything from art supplies to, grocery stores and stuff like that. But the predominant stores in the area are restaurants and bars, thrift stores, and antique shops. This is a very interesting combination. And thrift stores, of course, being very popular across Vancouver. You'll see many thrift stores in other neighborhoods, like the Drive neighborhood, Little Italy. As well as over in Greektown, Kitsilano, and West 4th Ave. Some of the major retail districts here in Vancouver. We'll keep walking here. We'll be seeing some of the brunch rush crowd today because it is Sunday out. But also just Vancouver, right? It's like right now because the rain stopped. You're going to see a lot of Vancouverites just pop up to go walking, a little bit shopping, that type of thing, before the rain comes back. And over here in these neighborhoods, because the writer's strike is over, You can now also see, once in a while, you know, not like a top A celebrity, but yeah, celebrities who do local commercials and TV and stuff like that. Sometimes out and about. We just treat them like everyone else. They're just normal human beings. No one really freaks out. They're just people who live in the neighborhood. And it's very cool. So if you're coming, just remember to sit down and relax if you see somebody you really, really like on a TV screen. They're just going about their daily life too. Believe it or not, I've had some people freak out at me, and I'm just a minor monetized YouTuber. I'm a nobody. Let's keep walking here. And just passing Muto right up here. Just one of those antique shops. And the Vancouver special is another one right here. I think we just hit Antique Row right now. Antique Shop Row. Now, across the street. Just passing East 20th. So between East 22nd and East 20th, there's like Antique Shop Row. Okay, good to know. A series of antique shops. It's always interesting because when I used to film back in Toronto, because Toronto's my hometown, and we moved over here a year ago. No intent on moving back, but because work's out here. But of course, when you're filming over there, walktubers create a little bit of a culture and some nicknames for names. Like there's no official Little Bangladesh, but that's on the East Danforth. The east side of Toronto, and it is Little Bangladesh. Like literally, people will call it that, but it's not on any special map or anything yet. There's also Little Tokyo that is on Dundas Street, and you know people that Ken from the Ken Continuum came up with those names. Of course, he's been live streaming and walk tubing in Toronto for years now. A little local legend there. And generally nice person, only interacted with him online, but you can say nice person nonetheless. I'll keep walking here. I'm loving this weather. Definitely loving this weather. Here's West 18th Street, and there's Sun Hop Park for you again. Right across the street there. If you look closely, you can see like a poodle sitting on top of a pole. Just like you'd see over in like Chinatown. That might be a lamb though. I bet that's a lamb. I'm gonna have to look that up. It looks like a poodle, but it's probably a lamb.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Keep walking here. And we'll continue north on Main in the neighborhood of South Main here. A little stretch of Thai and sushi restaurants. Of course, another sushi restaurant right here. Oh! Looks like it's backup battery time. Very good for me. Because I have a backup battery. There we go. And we'll keep on trucking here. Coming up to El Camino's cocktail bar. Sure has been busy this weekend. Of course, here in Vancouver, the weekends are really when people go out to have a good time. A lot of people were in the working during the week. They might go out once in a while, out to a restaurant or go for a drink or something like that, but it's predominantly on the weekends, especially Friday and Saturday night are the most popular nights. And then there's usually a Saturday and Sunday brunch crowd. And of course this would be the intersection of Main and East 16th. But there is a buffer people too, because people have to work during the weeks, help serve those busy crowds on Friday and Saturday. So you'll see people off also on Sunday nights and Thursday nights. A lot. Some of the kitchen crew, not all of them, but a lot of them will get Monday off. Keep walking, passing Lucky's Books, Comics, and Art Gallery. Oh, this is a little gem of a knick-knack store. This is called Urban Source. Okay, just want to show you, just like knick-knacks, pieces of paper, all that kind of stuff. It's such a cool store. And it's for crafters. So definitely something to check out. And then there's a pop-up market over here right now. And that will probably be up for the next few weeks until Christmas. I'll keep walking here on South Main. If you want some really, really good burgers, there's Burgoo over here. But even better is this street hawker place right here. So good. Malaysian influence, but more Pan-Asian, as they describe themselves. Absolutely great sandwiches. You can get fish, you can get chicken, and you can get smash burgers. And if you order the fish burger, you get a giant piece of fish on a really nice burger with a lot of sauce and all this other stuff. It's definitely a little tasty place. Here's JJ Bean. All the remote workers plugging away. The weather is better. You'd see them out here on the patio. And we can cross the street because there's a patio or an outdoor plaza that cuts off the street there at that intersection. And keep walking here on Main in the neighborhood of South Main. Here's the Mount Pleasant section. Of course, if you want to know what the Riley Park Little Mountain section of South Main looks like, you can go back in my back catalog and check out some of those videos. Or you can also come down here yourself and see there's plenty of good restaurants in that section as well. Come on down, spend some money, help some restaurants out. Of course, if you see a DQ in the neighborhood, you know it's a highly sought after neighborhood. Here's one of the local DQs ahead of us. I'm just passing the Mantra guy and Gaiden. I was going to say Gaiden. Just checking my clock, making sure I have enough time. Whoop. Microphone. That's a great job. Yeah, keep walking here. Yeah, we'll stop here. This is the intersection of East 12th Ave and Main Street. Because we're out of hill, a lot of the puddles over here drain out, but every once in a while you come to one little section where the tire hits, you'll get your feet wet. Not a big splash, just your feet wet. So something to keep an eye out for. Alright, it's almost our turn.
Hey, Mom.
Hey. Yeah, we'll keep walking here. And this is Waterfront Station, or this is the bus stop for Waterfront Station.